the cosine ratio can be abbreviated as cos A. But say cosine of angle A, cos A sounds like you don't know what you're talking about. Also, I'm going to point it out down here, the expression sec A means the secant of angle A. Now, the cosine of an acute angle in a right triangle is the ratio of the length of the side adjacent to the length of the hypotenuse of the right triangle. So I've got my highlight schematic going on, and let's go ahead and complete the cosine ratio. Cosine of angle A is the length of the side adjacent, that'd be from A to C, divided by the length of the hypotenuse, which would be from A to B. Secant is just the reciprocal of that fraction. Instead of writing adjacent as the top of the fraction, secant pushes adjacent to the bottom. So the secant of an acute angle in a right triangle is the ratio of the length of the hypotenuse to the length of the side that is adjacent to the reference angle. Complete the ratio to represent the secant of angle A. Secant of angle A. Don't say sec A. Don't say cos A. Say the cosine of angle A and say the secant of angle A. That's important so you don't sound like you don't know what you're talking about. The length of the hypotenuse is AB. And the length of the side adjacent to angle A is AC. And these are just reciprocals of each other. For each triangle in the getting started, so I'm going to go back and reference 576. 577, for each triangle in the getting started, let's calculate the cosine value of the angles made. Notice I put the triangles in a different order than 1, 2, 3. I did that because I wanted to talk about the angle, and the angle. And then when we calculate them on the next page, next video, we're going to use something that's observable right here. It's all about how the angle's increasing. So get yourself a yellow calculator, be ready to go. If you do use your phone, let me just take a minute here to see if I can put my phone sideways and then make sure I'm in degree mode. Oh, I'm going to use my phone. Okay. Yellow calculator's good. Set it to the side. Here we go. This is cosine of 48. Here's how you do this. 48. Oh, sorry. Stop. Reset. The first time you use your phone, it's going to be in radian mode. Radian is an algebra 2 concept, and it's just like degrees, but it's like Celsius and Fahrenheit, honestly. Like, you get used to using Fahrenheit because it's common in what's around you, and then you take more science classes and go visit another country, and you realize Celsius is probably better. But I don't know what I'm doing with it, so I'm going to stick to Fahrenheit. Degrees and radians are the same conversation. Eventually in a math class, radians is the better thing to use. But for right now, because we're in degree mode, you need to make sure, representing iPhone, that you're in degree mode by selecting the resource down there. Now, on the iPhone and other calculators that are similar to this one, Scientifics, you don't type cosine first, you type 48, so 48, and then you type cosine. I'm in radian. I want to be in degree. Check it again. 48 cosine. That's my decimal. 0.66913. 4 decimals is probably sufficient. So if I use 4 decimals, then I'm going to go 6691. Because the number after the 1 is a 3. And that doesn't make the 1 round up. 0.6691. Okay, do the same thing with cosine 53 and cosine 60. You should probably pause the video and try it for yourself, and then see if your answers match mine. Because I just showed you how to do it, go practice it. Okay, let me see. 53 cosine 0.6018. Okay, and then last of all, 60 cosine, of course. We're going to need these numbers in the next page. Page 579 is next, talking about the cosine ratio. Cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse.